What things should every father teach his son before he's grown? How to admit when you're wrong. And how to do it in a way that helps the situation. Use a washcloth and deodorant. And condoms. Basic operation of power tools and home fixes. It's first important to note that these are not exclusive to the father. I myself was taught many of these by my mother. With that said, how to be vulnerable, how to speak clearly, how to breathe well, how to handle stressful situations, how to be kind, how to be generous, the meaning of integrity, how to file taxes, how to lift weights correctly, how to dance confidently, how to change a tire, how to build a computer, how to do laundry and cook, admitting your mistakes and apologizing for them, how to change the oil in an engine. That everyone has rights. Women does. Men does as well. And that no one deserves to be raped, molested, or harassed. Also that it's all right to be themselves as long as there's no harm done to others or to themselves. That they aren't bound by some standards such as men should be weak. That even women should. But since your question is about what every father should teach their son, men should also learn how to regulate their drinking at least and how dangerous gambling, smoking, and drinking is. How their bodies work in a good way. How to protect themselves as well. There may be more, but yeah. That's all I can think of. As a father of 3 teenage boys, the one goal I had when I became a father was to teach respect. If they can learn respect, everything else you want to teach them will stem from that. My boys are far from perfect, but I'm extremely proud of who they've become. Note: I'm not talking about respect for my authority. I'm talking about a productive, general respect for everything and everyone. 1. That it's okay to cry. 2. How to use tools so they don't have to call the guy every time something needs to be fixed. 3. Self-defense. 4. That women have absolutely no moral issue with wasting your time, so it's important to be able to recognize which ones are around you for the right reasons, and which ones you should distance yourself from. How to properly shake someone's hand, look them in the eye, and keep your word. How to be a gentleman. I'll teach my son how to treat women and accept rejection. How to shake hands and look a person in the eye. How to treat people with respect. The 3 T's. If you or your friend are getting bullied at school, follow these steps. 1. Talk. Confront the bully and tell him to stop being a dick. 2. Tell at least 2 adults about the situation. 3. And only if nothing has been resolved, tackle. Take him to the ground and kick his ass. That you should dedicate your life to continuous improvement. That crying does not mean weakness. It is healthy to cry, however, bottling up emotions is not. To respect women. Knife safety. How to tie a knot. Gun safety. USA. Respect. Golf. It takes a village, so don't stress it too much. Don't ever put yourself in a position where you are humiliating someone else. No matter how good it may feel in the moment, you'll end up regretting it. Usually pretty quickly. Life is about pursuing things you like and make you happy, and that doesn't have to mean succeeding at them. To not be a cunt. To learn from his mistake, but more so, to learn from other people's mistakes. Be careful with the woman he chooses to marry. One lie from her should be a deal breaker. Control the hormones. Know the difference between sexual passion and love. Many people get together and into marriage thinking they are in love is just lust. How to apologize. You say, "I'm sorry." You restate what you did wrong and/or how you hurt someone. And you make an action statement about it. Like, I will work to make sure I don't do, say X again, and leave it at that. In a similar vein, teach him how to react to someone telling him, no, by modeling it. When you're told, no, nod and accept it. It's okay to ask why. As long as you're clear that you respect the answer of no. Respect for others without being a doormat with no self-esteem. I see a lot of confused men out there who just end up angry. Be a positive influence in this world. Standing up for yourself. One thing I'm very glad I learnt early was how important it is to save money. Don't have to be much each month, but always good to make it a habit as early as possible. How to cook. I've seen far too many guys and girls who still can even boil an egg. I'm in high school. Communicate what you're feeling or you'll have a lot of unnecessary problems. Basically, everything on Ron Swanson's pyramid. How to look at women as people even when society and media implies otherwise constantly. I'm trying to date these days and there are a lot of barriers that women have put up in response to men being shitty. The opportunity to prove yourself to strangers, your cold messaging is diminished as a result. I don't blame women at all. Men are trash. Hopefully the next generation will have better role models, but with people like Tate blowing up, it's really uncertain. My sons will all be raised right and taught to help their friends fix their thinking.